Oh, yes. You're so angry. Oh my goodness. Oh, I know. Oh, Maisie. Your attitude. Do you hear your daughter?
Huh? Oh my goodness.
She's so
And
mad.
you're so whiny.
She's so mad right now.
I gotta use the bathroom and then I'll feed her.
You just said that on a live.
Did I?
You did.
Oh, it's okay.
You did. Nobody's here yet, though. Maisie, I know they want. I know they want to see you, especially if I used your name in the title. I know they want to see you. Yes. Oh, shake it off. Yes. Carrot, where are you going? Carrot's following you to the bathroom. You're so angry this evening. You're so spicy. Yeah, you're so spicy. Tell them. It's okay. Say Dad's gonna go to the bathroom and then he's gonna do the evening feed. Yeah. Y'all, this is not in pain. Ugh. This is not even, she's not even really that hungry. If she was really hungry, she would be like doing that, like biting thing on my nose a lot more. Yeah, I know. This is, well, this is angry. This is, I want to walk and stand. Hold on. I'm going to move over here and allow her to stand on my lap. But here's a Maizey Moo. Oh, oh my goodness. Let me love you. Chia, that is Maisie's companion. Are you going poo-poo? Is that the problem? No. What happened to her mom? Her mom actually sat on her, is what we assume. And she was brought to us because we have the time to deal with this. And y'all, this belly, she's a little chunker. She's a little chunker. I think she's eating more than she needs to, which is fine, but we're very aware that she needs to, oh, do you want up here? Why? You're trying to climb up me. What do you want? What do you want? Is that what you wanted? Oh. Where does she sleep? We have a laundry basket that has a big blanket in it with a heat pad underneath it, and that's where she sleeps. Or she sleeps inside my shirt at night. I don't sleep with her in my shirt as much anymore. She stays on her heating pad, and inside her little bucket, because of how thick the blanket is, she's able to do some standing in there when she wants to, so it's not like she's like stuck like on me, but I keep her in my shirt to keep her warm. Okay. So we're sleepy. She had about 2 hours ago, she had a really, really good time outside. I took her and we sat on the concrete. We cleaned it today, so it's really nice and clean. Thank you. Oh, when I breathe out of my nose, you like the warm air, huh? Yeah, so she stood on the concrete and she actually did the best walking and standing she has ever done when she was out on the concrete. So I was really, really, really happy for her. Yes, I was so proud of you. And so now she's really tired because of it. So we're trying to give her that balance of working with her, but also, you know, making sure she gets her rest. She's precious, y'all. She is just, oh, goodness. I know what y'all are saying. I wish I could cuddle her 24/7, but she really does like to have her own kind of time. When she gets tired, she wants to sleep on her heating pad. She loves her heating pad. And she does love her mom. Believe me, she loves her mom, but I think she loves her dad more, potentially, right now. He's been doing her feedings with her, so... Yeah, if y'all saw Chia next to her, um, it'll show you just how tiny she is. I wish I think Ellie might have talked about it. I don't know if he showed you. I talked about it a little bit. She has a companion kitten that will end up going outside with her once it's time for her to go outside. It's to help keep her warm, and she'll have someone to grow up with her um, as she goes. And so we have that kitten. And I actually don't know where Carrot is right now. I feel like a lot of people know like the relative size of kittens better than they do piglets. So if you see the kitten and Chia, it kind of puts it into perspective just how tiny she is. See, she's sleepy. And she's going to be mad when Ellie gets out of the bathroom and comes in here and wakes her up to feed her. Yes, just like Piggles has Phoebe, like that. Is that normal size for her? Honestly, I have no idea. I've never had a piglet this small. I do know she was the runt of the litter, so we have to take into consideration that she was the runt. Let's see. What else? I don't know what breed she is. Everyone thinks she's a teacup, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if she's potbelly. I really don't know her breed. I really don't. She weighed at the vet, and she hadn't even had a full feeding yet. And we finally got her caught up, I think, to a good place. Sometimes you have to play catch up with them. And she's gotten to a place where she's stronger and willing to eat more, She weighed 0.7 pounds. She's teeny-tiny. Do companion kittens work? I heard cats do, but does it work with, or I heard dogs do, but does it work with cats? Yeah, anything, if you give it a companion, it's going to work. I feel like a lot of times people I'm going to put her in my blanket because she's a little bit cold. I feel like a lot of people, when we think about animals, and it's human nature to kind of stereotype the kind of single way that most animals are, and that cats are kind of, that stoic, where the dogs are the ones that are kind of in your face and gonna literally be your companion. But what we've experienced with our cats is they love the other animals. I've seen just so many unique animal relationships being around the farm, and especially with cats too. And I have cats that literally, when we've had chicks in the house, they lay and cuddle with the chicks. So I've seen some crazy animal stuff, and right now our only issue with Carrot and Maisie is still, still wobbly. Much better though, much improved. She's still wobbly, and she's still just sleeping a lot, where Carrot Cake is at her playful kitten age. And let me tell you, did you just go pee-pee? No, your booty's just really warm. Your booty's just warm. Carrot Cake is at that point in her kitten life where she wants to run and jump and swat everything, and she wants to play with Maisie. And Maisie is just not ready for that yet. I'm sure we will get to a point where, like, Phoebe and Piggles play. I'm sure we'll get there with Maisie and Carrot. And it'll be good. It'll be good for her to transition out there, because I know it was a little rough for Piggles at first when he met Wilbur and Socks, and now he lives with Annabelle. And so they've kind of have their grouping, and then she's going to kind of attach to us and think that she's like a human or whatever, or dog. And so it'll be good for her to be able to have something to go outside with her as a constant, and somebody that she knows, because we won't be out there 24/7 with her. But that is TBD, because we don't know, like, what her situation will be. I kind of, when we talk to everybody about it, we kind of talk about it like Journey was. We don't know how long she'll be here. Internally, we don't know what's going on. We do know that there is a neurological disorder there. We have an idea of which one it could be, or it could be something totally different. So I don't know. I just know that she'll be here for as long as she wants to be. She'll be here as long as she's not in pain. And we're going to give her the best little life she can, whether she's here for a long time or a short time. That's our goal, is to let her have the best possible life possible. And right now she's not in pain, so that's good. She's happy. She, I believe, is... I think we're at like day 12, maybe day 13. Somewhere around there. It's either day... I think it's day 12 or 13 on how old she is. I would have to... Actually, hold on. I think we're on day 13 today because I do believe that every Sunday is her birthday. So she would be 2 weeks on tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow she will be 14 days, I believe. Okay. I hear Ali because we don't have any TVs on. He's in the bathroom. Sounds like he's on the phone with someone. Did you get the picture of the little dog mobility cart? Yes, I did see that. Have you tried a scarf around her belly to assist her to stand? Yeah, so y'all, we really haven't looked into a whole lot of that because honestly, depending on the surface she's on, she doesn't need that, you know? What I just kind of do is I put my hands beside her, but not fully touching her. And maybe I can show you before she feeds. I can kind of show you. Or I can show you right here. So what I do is if she's standing, I'm sorry, baby, you're sleepy. If she's standing on something, right, I will put my hand and hover it out to the side like this, and then she's standing. Obviously, I have both hands on both sides, sorry. And I just kind of leave them hovering there, and if she falls over, she can get up. Well, if she was on the concrete like earlier, I make sure like she falls into my hand so she doesn't fall on the concrete. But if she's on something soft, I will let her kind of push up on my arm to help get there. And then also just kind of just really making her stand, you know, and really trying to work with her on everything. I don't put a whole lot of stuff under her belly and hold up because she it makes her really angry and it makes her start to kick her feet a lot more instead of actually trying to plant them on the ground. So we haven't tried that. We're still in very early days, y'all, and she's only 13 days old. She has a wild fluffy cat. What are you doing? She has a long time before she goes outside. A long time. We might have a little pig running around in the house here. We might situate something. He was on the phone. I got food delivered. Okay, well, okay, I can't hop off the live. Okay, it'll be okay. It's just my food. Sorry. Ordered out dinner tonight because I was not feeling cooking today. I have had a pretty hard mental day. There's just been a lot going on, so. Oh my gosh, Vanessa. Connor fell in love with her today when he saw her. Oh, thank you. Our portraits on the wall are they're all crooked. There's some missing. There's a rogue wire right now, but I am very proud of this little wall of our cats and us. We only have the cats up there right now, but I think Maisie's going to have to end up on the wall. Are you going to have to end up on the wall? But yeah, she has a while before she can go outside, and then when she does go outside, you know, everything is going to be a day-by-day thing. It's going to depend on, you know, how she's reacting. So it's going to be what she can handle, how she progresses, and that'll determine kind of what her living situation looks like, whether she, you know, will be a full-time pasture animal. Right now, we're not leaning towards that. But again, that could totally change, you know. Eventually, when she's big, she cannot live in the house. That won't work for her, you know. She will need to be outside. That's, you know, they need vitamin D to help them. And so, just trying to work with the little munchkin. And hi, I got your text.
You want me to go get it for you?
Do you mind?
Oh, I forgot you're alive. I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay.
How did I forget that? Okay.
I don't know. Well, I was telling them, I was like, I hear Ali in the bathroom, and I hear him talking to somebody. Is he like, and I was wondering in my head, I was like, yeah, well, I thought maybe a cat went in there with him, and he was videoing that the cat won't leave him alone on the toilet. I don't know. I mean, I've done that before, but never posted it. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, Miss Maisie, she will show us what she needs in time, and you know, we will keep her, keep working with her diligently, but also not trying to push her too much and not ruin her spirits. You know, that's really important to me, is not ruining her spirits. And she is still a baby after all, you know, and she's had some setbacks. You know, she's not with, okay, Vanessa, you just said something that my mom and me and Ellie were talking about last night. It would be cute to see piggy hoof prints, like little ink stamped ones, unless it's unsafe. I don't know. My mom was talking about how cool, like, potentially, like, we always talk about things like we want to be able to sell to y'all or whatever, or give out. I don't know. I was doing clay earrings for a little bit. I've talked about a photo book, but my mom was like, how cool would it be if you got little cards or little canvases and, like, obviously with Maisie, it would be her little hoof prints right now. But what if, like, we got a canvas and we allowed Cornholio to step in some paint and then let him run on the canvas, and then we could put those up for sale. I don't know. It was just something she thought about that she thought would be really cool, and Ellie loved the idea of making a video of doing that. So I don't know. I do want to get Maisie's hoof prints done though. It shouldn't be a problem to just go get the little ink. They have one. There's this girl I follow on TikTok. Oh, here comes Carrot. Oh my gosh. Here's Carrot. Y'all, if you haven't met Carrot, this is her. She has a bobtail. That's Carrot. Carrot's crazy. Hi. She will be a fantastic outside cat. She has got the energy for that. That's Carrot. Carrot's crazy. Do you want to show him how crazy you are? Yeah, see, you're a hitter. And then she just kind of stares at you. She just sits there and stares. She's really weird. Non-toxic plant clay works for animals. Yeah, so I'm going to look into it. But anyways, I was saying this girl on TikTok. Did you get Carrot from Kim? No, I actually got her from Gigi. I don't know if Gigi's talked about that yet or anything, but she's trying to absorb my soul. Teresa, that is exactly it. She is trying. I don't know. If I have never, I will get to the thing on TikTok I was saying, but I just think this is so funny. We have a lot of cats. You know, some people will tell you with cats, they're like, yeah, one day they're going to like try to kill you in your sleep, you know. I have never had a cat that I thought would be like that. This one, though. This is one that I have woken up before, and she's sitting on my chest, just staring at me. And mind you, we've only had her a couple days, and she's already doing this. She sits right in front of my face, and when I wake up, she's there, and it's just like, yeah, so, yeah, that's Carrot. I just looked at her, and her name was Carrot. Ellie didn't have a choice. It was just Carrot. And it fits her. She's a weirdo. Ellie will tell you she's the attitude on her. She's food aggressive, and she acts like she's bigger than she is. So, yeah, she's a little crazy. And Ellie will, every time he looks at her, he's like, "Hey, crazy eyes," because she's got the crazy eyes. Do you got the crazy eyes? Hi, precious. Anyway, so the girl that I saw on TikTok that does the little paw prints and stuff, her name is Julia Davis. I think her like @ thing is Julia A. Davis. And she went viral because she moved into a house she was renting in Alabama, and there was a chicken coop there. But there was a cat living in the chicken coop, and his owners had left him. And so she called him Chicken Cooper. And then she found another cat that was living on the roof of the chicken coop, and she called him Roof, and she ended up adopting them. And then she found one that she thinks was Chicken Cooper's son, and she calls him CJ. And then lately her next things she's finally, yeah, the coop kitties. If you know what they are, they're coop kitties. You're panicked. You found a kitten on your driveway tonight. Does it have a mom? Does it have siblings? But yeah, the Coop Kitties, if you ever want to look that up, she's on TikTok, and if you just look up Coop Kitties, it's great. She has a few. She has a dog, Remy, who's sweet, and she fosters. And when she fosters, she does their their little paw prints at the beginning of when she fosters them, and then at the end when she rehomes them, she does them. And her cats they're adorable, and hers are crazy too. That she takes such good care of the cat. She gives back to the community. She's a really, really lovely creator. And my food. She's a really lovely creator, and I think if y'all enjoy TikTok, I know she has Instagram too. All by itself, it ate a little food and drank water, so I believed weaned. Yeah, just if it looks like it's eating, it might have a mom nearby. If it looks like it's not emaciated, hey, or skinny, I don't know. You kind of gotta take that one by ear, because sometimes, like, we have kittens that if you didn't know they had a mom, we have kittens here that if you didn't know they had a mom, they kind of go off by themselves, and they look tiny and they looked abandoned, but they have a mom and they eat regular food and all that. So it just kind of depends. That's when you kind of gotta play by ear. I definitely, if it's not eating food, that's when I kind of feel like there's a need to intervene. But you've always kind of got to go with your gut with those things when you find an animal, because, like out here in Plum Grove, we see stray dogs all the time. And your mind and your heart immediately goes, yes, I need to save this. But then sometimes you look at them and you have to go with your gut instinct telling you, but is this going to be cohesive with the rest of the farm, So sometimes you just kind of really have to think through those decisions and think what's best. Somebody asked if they missed Miss Maisie. No, you didn't. Miss Maisie's sitting here in my lap getting warm. She's got a little bit of an attitude this evening. She's a little tired, and her dad's about to feed her. Your dad's gonna feed you. Oh, you love the warm air. There's cake. Oh, and Carrot's just like, what?
Have you talked about Carrot?
I have talked about Carrot. I let Carrot stare into their soul. I told them that sometimes if there was any ever cat that I thought was going to kill me in my sleep, it would be Carrot, because sometimes you wake up and she's right there in your face. Accurate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Oh, another thing with kittens. I don't know how old it is, but keep them warm. That's important. That is important. Keep them warm. I hope she helps heal your heart. You've had a rough go lately. Definitely, she came... I'm not going to lie to y'all. She came right in the middle of the Okie and Ernie stuff, y'all. And that's partially why we didn't talk about it, because we didn't know. We didn't want to add more bad news if she didn't make it or she was in pain or something. So we didn't want to add that on top of all the Okie and Ernie stuff. But she came right in the middle of that. What day did she come? It was a Wednesday.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. She's
So she'll be 2 weeks old
tomorrow. So she.
And then we got her on Thursday, so we've had her for a week and.
The day Ernie came home from the hospital is when we got her. So, that was definitely hard. And we had heard about her, I think, 2 days prior. And so there was a lot of thought going into that, of do we do this, do we not? And
It's been 9 or 10 days that we've had her, so like last Thursday or Friday.
yeah, I think we got her the day that. No. We got her Wednesday, because remember we went to A&M that morning.
I thought that was Thursday.
He came home on Thursday.
I thought he came home on Friday.
Y'all, I'm pretty sure we went up on a Wednesday.
I don't know.
I don't either. I don't know. I just know. I think we got her whatever day, the day before Ernie came home, we got her. And we've definitely been very blessed with her, but Ernie came home on a Friday, so it was a Thursday. You're right.
That's what I thought,
Because he wasn't allowed visitors at first for a little bit, for the first day, Tuesday, and then he was allowed visitors Wednesday, and we took the Thursday shift. That's what it was. Here's Cup. Cup, you can't have my Denny's. That's my food. Was Carrot just whining?
No, he's over there.
I feel like I just heard her whining, and I think people heard it, or maybe it's you whining. Do you want her?
Yeah, well, I mean, our food's ready.
Oh, is your food ready? You're hungry.
Are you wanting to video her feed?
Oh, no, that's messy.
Oh.
No.
I already got it. In my video, it already showcased her feed, so I set
Her
the camera
feeds
up.
are so messy. How is Ernie doing? Y'all, this is the approach I'm gonna take with the,
I love her so much. She's so sweet.
goodness.
Oh, no, I was just trying to show her face. I was trying to show the bond that she has with her dad.
She does love her dad a lot. So here's the thing with Ernie. If for the most up-to-date, the most accurate info on Ernie, or any animal for that matter, go to the creator that they're living with, is the best way that I can put it, because we've got so much going on that sometimes I don't hear about how Ernie's doing that day, or I find out through a video, and that's totally okay. We've all got a lot going on, and Maisie's care is 24 hours around the clock. You know, she can't really even be left alone, because we wouldn't want somebody else to step on her or mess with her. So I don't say that in a mean way at all. Just if you want the most up-to-date and accurate info, go to the channel of where the animal lives, and that should mainly cover it. Everybody was asking me when we initially talked about Maisie what your dad thought of her, because your dad loves pigs.
He thought she was cute. He has a lot of his own pigs, and he's busy and stuff like that.
Oh, he has got Tornado Trudy right now.
Yeah.
Tornado Trudy. And I think that little miss right there. Here's the thing about Trudy. Trudy's just big. You know, she's just a hog. She's just big. But then I think part of it is it okay to say? Yeah, I think your dad spoiled her.
I mean, everybody spoils the ones they're attached to, so I guess it's not a big deal.
And she's spoiled. Trudy is spoiled. And the vet did say that pigs become easily spoiled. I'm telling you, I saw it earlier on the concrete, and it was really good.
But she's this close to walking.
She walked earlier on her own on the concrete.
Really?
Yes.
You talked about that? Oh.
Yeah, no,
I'm going to feel like such a proud dad when she takes her first steps ever.
She has taken her first steps.
Like actual steps, like without gasping for her life before falling over.
Don't say gasping for her
not
life.
Literally, you know what I mean.
Without the trembling. She might always tremble, though. They did say if it is that CH thing with that part of the brain, she might always have that tremble. And he did say she might always be clumsy. So Trudy is spoiled. She loves her honey buns. Oh my gosh. I saw a video the other day of Lester giving her these white iced honey buns. And let me tell you, I love those honey buns so much. Those are my favorite honey buns to have with the white icing on them. And I was jealous when I saw that Trudy was getting them. I was like, Megan needs one of those. Megan needs a honey bun. But yeah, we're doing really good over here. You know, we're still trying to just catch up with all the busy seasons. You know, it was like once we finally got calmed down, the goats decided to scare me and, you know, give me a heart attack with their tummy issues, even though they're totally okay and it was no parasites or anything. I'm over the moon frustrated with YouTube right now. I cannot get a video to upload to save my life. I have a video that I filmed Tuesday. It's a really good video, big cleaning video, sanitizing video, and it just won't upload. It's been uploading since Tuesday. I've tried everything. I have gone out to other places. So, yeah.
You gotta use McDonald's free Wi-Fi, Starbucks Wi-Fi.
I don't know. When we went to dinner last night, it should have. When we went and got. When we were in the Kroger parking lot, it should have uploaded. Carrot, you cannot have that.
Does Kroger have good free Wi-Fi though?
She knows there's food. Who fed you human food? Who fed you human food and made you think that it was okay to do this and act like this? Because I have not fed you human food. I do not feed my cats human food. No. Mm-mm.
Nor do I.
That's not true. That is not true at all. Yeah, this is Crazy Carrot. Crazy Eyes Carrot. She's cute though, but I can feel her right now. Like, she is so worked up. She is going to internally combust if I do not let her go and get my food. I feel so bad. Last night, Ellie was feeding Maisie, and you know that takes a lot. And he had the other half of his Jersey Mike sandwich sitting on the couch. And this girl decided, stop. She went.
Oh my goodness, Bubby. She's doing so good. She probably took like 20 steps before she toppled over. That's
I know
incredible.
she's doing really good. She did really good on the like so good. She only fell one time on the concrete, and I say fall loosely because I had my hands like on the side of her, so if she fell, she would fall into my hand. Of course, I do think she got fatigued quicker than she normally does because think about it, she's never stood on concrete before, and I imagine that must be hard on her muscles. Do y'all see I have to keep grabbing this cat and redirecting her? Who is hissing? Tulip?
I think it's like the vet said, where they over time they learn to compensate without something they're naturally supposed to have. Like I know a lot of animals, dogs and cats, their tails are meant for equilibrium and balance. And so sometimes if they have an accident where they lose their tail or something like that, then they like are all wobbly.
Yeah.
But eventually they learn to.
It's like when you get them if you have to amputate a leg.
Yeah.
You see 3-legged dogs all the time.
Yeah. Or some people, the breeders, it's sad, but there's certain breeds where they prefer to not have a tail, so they have to learn to compensate by without their tail as balanced. They have to learn to balance without it.
I think.
And so she probably has to learn to try to.
Attitude. I think she just has to find. I think also finding her balance, really working on that balance, but we don't have a distinct diagnosis on what's wrong with her, there's no point in, if we can deduct that she's not in pain and that it is a neurological issue, there's no point in doing all these crazy scans and all of that to find out exactly what it is. It's better just to watch her, let her figure it out if she can, and then watch her day by day and see how it goes. And that's really, I want to reiterate that with her, because I see that y'all are falling in love with her very, very quickly. And I feel like it is very similar to a Journey situation, where...
Oh, she did a full barrel roll, like 2 or 3 rotations on her body that time. That's the only thing, is that with her walking better, that she has a little more momentum when she falls, instead of just falling over on time, she falls and does a few rolls too.
She has more momentum.
Yeah, so she rolls now.
But yeah, we're gonna be here for this little girl, and it seems like it's slow growing for her, but
it wasn't until we looked at our footage from the first day we got her that we realized, she actually has grown quite a bit.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm very distracted by the destruction I see happening in the background. I see the cats, or a cat has decided that it would benefit that cat to play with paper towels. And, yeah, no, just not good behavior. Hey, are you being quiet now? You're gonna play the sad pouty card now? See if Mom shares food with you then. Oh, she's precious. Can we see what you see? Well, it's stopped now, so you can't see what I see anymore. But yeah, we're really excited for Maisie, and we're gonna give her the best little life we can, whether she's here for a long time or a short time. I'm hoping she's here for a long time. I'm hoping that she can grow out of this or learn how to work with it. And you're gonna go to sleep, aren't you? See, Carrot is so just like conflicting. I have conflicting emotions when it comes to her, because when she's asleep, precious, just absolutely precious. But when she's awake, she's like a little nightmare. Literally. Is that her? She cold?
No.
She's been staying warmer longer too. We're really excited to really start making it towards that 3 to 4 week mark when she can regulate her temperature a little bit better. That's when we're really going to start going hard on doing a lot more standing, because we are trying to make sure that she stays warm, she stays well rested. So, doing everything we can for her, and I'm glad that y'all have fallen in love with her. I was a little bit worried what people were going to think of her. I don't know how people couldn't fall in love with her, though.
Okay, we're done.
How much did she drink?
About probably 8 to 10. Not as many, but she ate so much yesterday that I think she's like ahead of the curve.
So she needs to slow. Is she
Yeah, her
kicking
belly's really fat.
I know her belly's
belly's
getting really full. She's tired though. I will tell you that. She's really tired after the concrete.
Okay, princess.
Oh my goodness.
Oh. Hey, don't make me move. Ow! You meanie. Dang it, that's not what I wanted you to do.
Oh my
You
gosh.
little jerk.
She loves to bite. Loves to bite. All right, y'all. I'm starving and my food's here, and Maisie just finished her. You see it? The food is right there, and Carrot's there. Carrot and her plotting. Bye, Carrot. Oh, and now we're fighting. It's always something. I hope y'all enjoyed this little live. I'm trying to get YouTube videos up, y'all, but just bear with me. They'll be uploaded when they upload, I suppose. That's just kind of it right now, I suppose. But I will catch y'all next time with another video. Bye, friends.